Best thing is to ask God for wisdom. And that's what I was asking all my life. And that's how I was always surrounded with so many great, wise people. I keep learning from different cultures, not just indigenous groups. There's wisdom everywhere. It feels like everything was separated, different keys, was split it around the globe, and you need to collect those keys, those pieces of wisdom to reach the limitlessness.
Wise Talks, cross-cultural wisdom for a harmonious world. Hello, wisdom keepers and spiritual seekers. Today, I'm singing on the inside with excitement, just like this bowl, because we're diving into the mind of Alex Wise, the man, the myth, the legend behind the Wise ecosystem. And yes, if he doesn't show up in a robe with a crystal staff, I will be moderately disappointed. Imagine a dancing philosopher, Silicon Valley disruptor, and Ukrainian percussionist walking into an elixir bar, then building a sustainable business empire after ordering the finest top-shelf puer. He's something like that. Alex is on a mission to help us reimagine our potential and to make impact entrepreneurship, personal growth, and societal evolution not just possible, but fun. So froth up some cacao and join me with the one and only Alex Wise on episode 1 of Wise Talks.
Thank you so much, Ashley.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm super excited to answer any questions. And I just saw maybe a couple questions from what you've been planning to ask me, but yeah, I'm really excited to just have a nice conversation and have some surprise questions.
Amazing. That way everyone can know a little bit about their host while you're asking everyone else a million questions in further episodes. Awesome. Well, I'd like to start in the present, if you'll allow me, and then work our way backwards towards your roots a little bit more. I hear you're starting a podcast. As the host of Wise Talks, what do you hope your listeners will gain by listening?
Well, yeah, it took me many years to start the podcast. I always had a dream to share the knowledge and the wisdom that is surrounding me, which means I have many, many wisdom keepers around me who has amazing messages for humanity. My dream was for them to share it and open this knowledge to many, to the whole world. And finally, it's happening, and I'm really excited to bring all my guests and all my friends and people that I've been learning from. The knowledge that they shared with me, it really helped me in my journey a lot, and I know that it's helping a lot of people too. So yeah, that's the intention, is to share the cross-cultural wisdom to make this world more harmonious, more beautiful, and more sustainable.
Amazing. Well, and I double commend you for doing this in a second language. And many of our guests will be from other cultures, and they will also be speaking in a second language by speaking to us in English. Many of us know you as the founder of Wise Castle here in Solana Beach, California. And I'm curious, which came first, Wisdom Temple, the concept, or Wise Castle, the place?
When I received this message of creating a wise community and project and ecosystem, and everything started becoming wise, basically. And then we started having also like a lot of events with great wisdom keepers, and deep talks, wise talks. So people started calling it Wise Castle. But then also later on, the place started having the energy more like a temple, because it's a very safe container for people to heal, to learn, to express themselves. It's the energy here is very special. People even coming here and just laying down on the floor and just they say I'm healing.
Do people do that a lot? They just wander in and they lay on the floor?
It happens pretty often, yeah. Because we've done a lot of prayers. I've been bringing, not me, it's like the place was bringing so many great people from different parts of the world. Yeah, it's charged with such a positive, beautiful energy that is just yeah, the place itself is healing, the art here, our community as well,
Yeah.
and yeah, the story of this place as well, and people who used to be here.
How many events do you think you've thrown here? Hundreds at this point? It's been a couple years, yeah?
Yeah, it's been 5 years.
5
I've done a
years.
lot of events. Yeah, first I was doing a lot of events that it was not official. It was like I just even like it was free. I just really wanted people to experience it, and yeah, I was fully like full on in like kind of like full on in bringing people together, and really being happy of seeing people transform and changing their lives.
Awesome. So I have to ask, I like to leave work sometimes. You know, go home and not talk to anyone. What is it like living in a castle full of people, that you work with, spiritual leaders, artists, you know, people here that are speakers or partners or etc. What is it like actually living kind of where you work?
Yeah, many people are asking this, and really cannot understand why I'm doing this and how I'm doing this, because it's really not usual. Yeah, to have the place where you live in, and also like having people come in nonstop. We have an average 5 people a day come in. Every day somebody's coming, and for different reasons, you know, like some artists, some healers, some people like partners, you know, like investors, you know, wisdom seekers, you know, speakers. Yeah, it's nonstop. It's intense. The castle never sleeps, basically.
Yeah. And do people rent rooms here? They usually come for an event that sort of includes a place to stay.
Yes, we have some rooms for like for some people to stay. We're not renting rooms, but we asking people to donate, you know, to support the community, you know, and the project. Yeah, it's like 1 year is as 5 years, basically, maybe more.
Quickly.
It's very intense.
Yeah,
You have
right.
so many conversations, so much information that you're receiving, and so much action. It's yeah, sometimes you just need to even step away and just.
Where do you go to get away? Do you go to the canyon nearby in Torrey Pines? Do you just go to like a local coffee shop?
Yeah,
Do you hide under a pillow somewhere?
I like to walk on the beach and yeah, or go to some like to experience the nature, you know, and maybe go to some retreat as well. Sometimes even like people like me need retreats.
Yes,
Yeah? I'm doing a lot of retreats,
course.
but
But you're working them a lot of the times.
yeah,
You're responsible.
yes.
So how did you find the W1SE Castle? And also, were you looking for a home, or were you actually looking for a community space when you found the W1SE Castle in Solana Beach?
It started right away with the community space. Basically, I was living in Chicago. I had my awakening, and I saw the vision to move to California and start the community. And I saw this building, you know, the castle, in my vision.
Wow.
And yeah, when I moved here, basically, I tried to find some other places to rent.
They're like, sorry, we got nothing, but we got this castle.
Yeah, there was 10 options in the castle. And then I called, I mean, me and my friends, we called like the real estate agents, and all those places was not available to show. And only castle was available, basically.
Darn.
And it's magically happened.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's just perfect. Like the owner said to us, like, guys, we can move in. You don't need to make deposit application. We'll figure out later.
Wow. Just rolled out the red carpet for you.
Yeah. And yeah, and basically when we came here, it was clear that this is the place, you know, like, and
you knew.
Yeah, everything's perfect.
So it was from your vision. Okay, so now I need to know a little more about this awakening in Chicago. And is that how W1SE was born? Or are those two separate events? I'm curious. Tell us about that experience.
I think it was reawakening, because since I was born, I had deep connection with nature, with God, had the big dreams, and also deep thoughts. When I was 17 years old, I had an out-of-body experience. Yeah, basically I left my body and kind of like experienced, you know, flying, you know, like, and I saw my body sitting on the couch. But during that process, I received a lot of messages. Yeah, at some point I disconnected from reality, like, and started getting like messages, like deep downloads. But then I came back to the body and I wrote a book, like channeled.
At 17?
Yes.
Wow. What's it called? I'm guessing it's in Ukrainian.
It's like it's called naedine. It's like with myself. I think the translation.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the first awakening. Second awakening, fast forward.
Yeah.
By the way, was that first awakening induced by anything? Were you having a breathwork session or a meditation, or it just came upon you?
No, it just happened. I mean, the only thing is like I was sitting and drinking tea.
Okay.
It was puer tea.
Ooh, it was a good one.
Just my favorite tea, but it's not any like it's not the psychedelics, you know, like or any substances, you know. But I was listening to some trance music basically, and somehow detached from the body. But I think what's happened because before I had near-death experiences, I fell down from the tree. I was drawn as well, and I think it's already kind of like was like helped me to
To focus,
Yeah.
making all the right things.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I might be out of here by the time I'm 10 years old, so I better get to work. Yes. Well, we're going to get more into your background here in a little bit, but I am curious about that awakening in Chicago. How does that relate to sort of the WISE philosophy? Is that when it came to being, or was it the castle image that sort of drew you and then the WISE came out of that later?
As I said, I was very like spiritual and very driven in terms of like making a positive impact on the world, in the world. I moved to America and started working on different projects, let's say, and it brought me to burnout. Yeah, and depression and also addictions. Yeah, I just there was a couple years I was lost basically. I'm saying like I lost my fire, you know, like inside in my eyes, and it was just emptiness. It was terrible. Yeah, but then basically I met one person that inspired me to do the retreat with ayahuasca, and the magic happened. I really fixed a lot of things just during a couple nights. I understood my purpose, you know, like this medicine, this retreat showed me I'm here to do some big things. And I understood that many people are facing a lot of challenges. They're lost, disconnected, unhealthy, and they experience joy deficit. They're overwhelmed with everything, anything is happening, you know, everything is happening on the planet. So, and I decided I considered that moment is like my rebirth, because I really fixed a lot of things in my head and like removed different like a lot, traumas, all garbage from my mind, body, spirit. It was magical, unbelievable. And then pretty much I committed to spend the rest of my life to be in service for humanity and the planet and help others to get a better experience, you know, to experience more happiness, joy in their lives, and also to help them to be healthier and also experience love. Yeah, because many people doesn't know what is really true love.
Right. Speaking of love, side note, was this awakening before or after your first marriage?
It was during. Yeah.
Okay. So there is a relationship, right? You were sort of going through that at the same time. Interesting.
Yes.
And you were in the middle of divorcing, or you were in the relationship, in the marriage at that time?
It was the end of kind of like relationships. It's been dying, but maybe because I was dying, you know, my soul was dying. I was not happy, and yeah, I built a nice company. Yeah, I showed a good example for many. You know, like it was amazing. I reached my goal. I was dreaming to change the industry, but at the same time, it was so hard. I had a lot of resistance from the team. When I was in Chicago those days, like I was speaking about some deep things and like great ideas, they were looking at me as I'm alien. Yeah,
You are an alien, though, aren't you? Okay, later. We'll talk about that later. Beautiful. So it sounds like so you had this personal growth spurt that both affected your relationship and drove you to try out something like an ayahuasca ceremony, which is no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was not easy, and I had so much resistance that really like not so much support, and also like when I did improvements in my company, create a meditation room, like gym, and Was bringing a lot of like people to train my personal, like and inspire people and also be an example. But I saw people laughing and like, why we're not just gonna like drink vodka, like and
The trucking industry, yeah, it's definitely not your standard market for a
Yeah.
meditation room,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But it makes sense. I mean, a little
Yeah,
meditation goes a long way.
I
with
made
your
the
sleep.
like eco design, like ergonomic chairs and lifting tables, and it's like Google. And people we've been calling this Google and tracking. So yeah, but the people that been working there, not everyone understood the intention. And for me, instead of like let's say buying the mansion, like and maybe like Bugatti, like I'm putting all my money to create an amazing environment, like for people. But people been not ready for that. And also I wanted to do even more. Had like an amazing plan, but so much resistance. And then at some point I was doing a lot of work myself because like it's hard been to explain people
What your vision is. Sometimes it's easier just to do it yourself.
I was working. I was living in the office, pretty much sleeping there, sleeping 3 hours a day.
Ugh.
Yeah, doing so much, and yeah, that's what brought me to burnout. And then at some point, like, okay, I got this, and what is next, and like how I can really make a next step.
Yes.
Yeah, then I started drinking alcohol, then like kind of like doing drugs too.
Okay, so you had to kind of go downward spiral before you. And then at some point, you bought the W1SE Castle, which at the time was the W1SE Castle. When did when was W1SE itself born? World Initiative for Sustainable Earth. When did that come to fruition? Was that close after that experience, soon after?
Yeah, during the experience, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, when I touched this, when I like hit the rock bottom, like experienced darkness, which is I'm very grateful for that experience, because now I know what many people feel and how to help as well, how to help them to get out from that. But yeah, when I did the retreat, basically it's opened for me everything about me, my mission, my soul contracts, like why I'm here, what I need to do here, because everybody's coming here with some mission. Like we're all coming to just a little bit improve this world, like make some inventions, maybe create some song, maybe support some conscious entrepreneur. There's always something, like. But yeah, I understood that I'm not in my place, and not my people around me as well, and I needed to make a lot of changes in my life, and relocation, and starting this project and community.
Beautiful. Now, why WISE? Why? Where did that come from? W1SE, right? WISE with a 1. Tell us about where that came from.
The name came to me also through the same vision. I mean, in the same retreat, basically. And the meaning of this name is very powerful. Of course, it's WISE is wisdom, but also WISE stands for the World Initiative for Sustainable Earth. And the name WISE is with 1 because it is 4 directions. This west, north, south, east.
Very nice.
And 1 as oneness, unity. Yeah.
In indigenous culture, they often call in all the 4 directions before a prayer, is it?
Exactly. Yeah. It's a whole philosophy around that. And also, there is an energy of 4 elements, 4 sacred elements. Water, air, fire. Actually, water, fire, air, and earth. Yes.
How is that as air? Sky.
It's like this. There's
I see.
Yeah, like a wind.
Okay.
Like wind,
I can see that. Very nice. Lovely. And then where did this beautiful logo come from? Why the wings? Why the human with wings?
It symbolizes human that is unlocking infinite potential. This is the human that is free, that is like elevated, flying, like eagle, like butterfly. It's like rebirth, like phoenix, it's like multidimensional when you can do many different things, like you have many hands, you can, it's about being limitless.
Yes. And who doesn't dream of or fantasize about flying when they're a child? I feel like everyone does. I tried to jump off of walls and trees and things trying to fly because I knew that I could. I could.
Yeah, but that's how you feel when you're like removing all limitations and removing different blockages and traumas, and you just experience the best. I mean, it's like the best level of consciousness.
Yeah, that limitlessness.
Yes.
Well, I imagine that getting the castle is what led perhaps to WISE Tribe, the community that you cultivate online and in person. I'm curious what WISE Tribe members get, or why do people become WISE Tribe members? Now that you have this castle and a space for them, why are people becoming WISE Tribe members?
Yeah, because we're creating the coolest community.
Because we're the coolest.
Yeah. Yeah, we have an amazing events. We are into many different cool things like unique experiences, spirituality, music, also wellness. It's about conscious entrepreneurship. It is about mutual support and building it together. So why is this community-based project? I saw this vision, what kind of like I supposed to start, but it's all unfolding with many people adding
their own spin.
Piece of like a puzzle, you know, like the brick to build this wise temple, the wisdom temple.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so we're using also like different technologies, and yeah, it's all about ancient and modern, and basically that's what we're moving towards, is building the ancient future.
Very nice. That said, do WISE members get content online maybe that other people don't, or is that coming down the pipeline? I know we have this podcast as a project of WISE education, which for sure is going to be expansive on the website and include all kinds of cool content. But yeah, I'm curious what in the future that might look like for WISE members.
We're gonna share more about it, but yeah, we're getting ready to start activating more spaces and building the global community, spreading what we have here, this energy, this beauty around the world. And but WISE members, they will get discounts for products that we're creating, and we are making products that we testing. We believe that the best quality and that making you better, healthier. Like for example, Shilajit that we launching soon, the supplement. We bought around like 10 different products, you know, like from different sources, and tested in the lab and choose the best one that doesn't have like heavy metals. So our goal is as WISE to provide for our community the best products.
Beautiful.
And like we are filter, like we are like a guardian. So like, okay, this is good, this is not good. And also in the future, also keep discovering, like it's all about like building it together. And we are open to anything that is making you a better person.
Very good.
That helps you to grow.
Yeah.
There is no limits, like in certain beliefs, you know, like, or types of healing or like events. It's just like, that's where the beauty is coming, and the power of our community, that we're co-building it, and people has a voice and they can vote. We are all leaders, you know. There is no like I'm not like a leader. I'm just founded this, but I want everyone to be a leader. I want everyone to grow, so we grow together. We like and together you can grow way faster. So and when you learn together, support each other, like it's accelerating. That's how like people are coming here in the castle in 1 month. Here it can change their life completely. Like it's a real school of life. It's I mean, what we're sharing is like how to really be happy. You know, and it's simple.
Yeah. And which locations can people look forward to potentially checking out new WISE spaces? Are you ready to share?
Yeah. WISE is growing, you know. Yeah, we started the WISE space in Los Angeles. Sandy, my sister, yeah, we're like a star family. Nice. So she started this wisdom temple in Los Angeles. We've just done a couple of nice community gatherings, music circles, sound healings. We are starting another one in Chicago. And we have a space in Escondido, California. We're working on also having spaces in Thailand and Mexico.
Lovely. Amazing. Panama?
Panama, yes, it's gonna be the sustainable city, the wise city.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to put a bookmark in that because
Yeah.
definitely want to make sure we come back to that.
But we're still working here on creating the model, like the strong, sustainable model that people can implement, and so it's gonna be a very strong community, a global community, and yeah, that's why the Wise Castle, it's more like a lab. That's where like everything was created, like and tested, and there was some failures, some successes, a lot of processes that, like basically I went through a lot of things, to make it happen. To build communities is not easy. But yeah, that's why like right now, like I want to help others to build also communities, but avoid all those challenges that I had.
Yes. And I understand that there's going to be a WISE Summit here at the Del Mar Fairgrounds in California coming up over the summer, July 26th. Is it?
We're gonna announce the date soon. We're still waiting for a couple of headliners to confirm.
Got it.
Yeah, it might change. Yeah.
Beautiful. And is that also going to include some educational content, kind of like your WISE education platform? Are we going to see maybe some overlap there, some speakers?
I mean, the whole WISE is about education, it's about like experiences, like let's say uplifting and educational experiences. And the WISE Summit is another experience. It's the biggest experience that we're creating right now. It is a mixture of music festival, let's say, and also the wellness conference.
Beautiful.
So the event is around like wellness of your mind, body, spirit, also about sustainability, around indigenous and ancient traditions and cultures. It's a not-for-profit event. The idea is to support different good causes and also just create another space for people to learn, like a bigger space, because like it is already like pretty tight here in our this temple here in Solana Beach, and people want to learn more, and we also want to share more, and we're ready to share more and show what we've been building all these years.
Beautiful. Love it. Well, speaking of music, one of your programs with WISE is, of course, WISE Records. And I anticipate we'll see some of the artists at the WISE Summit coming up in July. Can you tell us a little bit about WISE Records, where that came from, and also your involvement as an artist?
I would love to share. It's one of my favorite projects because I love music since I was a kid. I was dreaming to sing. But then I was traumatized by teacher, and I was performing in front of my classmates, and the teacher shut me down, and she said, "Don't sing again. It's terrible." Yeah, yeah,
As a former music teacher, that is very upsetting.
yeah.
Aw.
And she was the teacher of Russian language. It's not
Oh, so
not
you-
even music teacher.
Oh my goodness. So you knew you couldn't trust her. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but basically, but the good thing is like because of that, I started being a dancer. I stopped singing, but I started dancing.
Very nice. What style?
Ballroom dancing.
Okay, all the different kinds.
Mm-hmm.
The waltz,
Yes.
foxtrot,
Yeah.
salsa, tango, all the Latin dances too.
Latin, yeah, samba,
nice.
cha-cha-cha,
Very
rumba.
good. Swing dancing?
Swing, no.
No. Okay. All right.
Yeah, jive. Yeah, as I said, music in my blood, and especially while I was going through my transformation and reconnection with myself. Of course, I wanted to share my wisdom through music, and these retreats that I've done and working with the greatest masters and facilitators helped me to heal the trauma and unlock my voice. So I started my project to share through music my knowledge and wisdom and great messages. My goal is to help others as well, because I see a lot of great musicians with a lot of beautiful messages, beautiful souls, and they need also support and have a special place, because like the music, the intentional music, it's you cannot do this music in the studio where like yesterday somebody was doing some drugs, or smoking weed or drinking alcohol. It's all about energy. So this is like sacred studio where you can record the prayer, you can record some amazing powerful message. Yeah.
Yeah. So your intention is to work with artists that have that's a similar aligned message as you.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'm always looking for, like people to collaborate. I mean, to collaborate with, building alliances with artists, with other leaders. It's all about bring more balance to this world and bring more light, more beauty, more wisdom. This planet is designed for people to thrive. This planet is so beautiful. Like it has amazing mountains, rivers, lakes, animals, parrots, jungles, oceans. It's a paradise. And yeah, and a lot of people are struggling, struggling, and not really experiencing positivity, the beauty, and yeah, it's important to do something about it. That's how why I started. Is like,
Right.
let's not wait while somebody's gonna fix it. Like, let's do ourselves something. Like, let's gather together and plant trees. Let's gather together and clean the park. Let's create some solution. Let's make some supplements. Like that we believe that it's like really helpful, and I mean for your body. Like has good minerals. And stuff.
Awesome. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, how does Alex Dovgal have the money to do all of this stuff, right? So we went into your background with DVL Express a little bit, but I'd love to jump in a little bit also with your upbringing. What was your family like? What was your childhood like? Did your parents have a lot of money? Were they also entrepreneurs? Tell us.
Yeah, my family. I'm from family of hard workers, like super hard workers. Many people knows how my family is working 24/7.
Workaholics.
Workaholics, yeah,
Low key.
which is kind of problem because I'm like that, and I'm still learning how to
Balance.
have more balance in my life. But yeah, all my life, my parents been trying to make my life easier. They've been working a lot, and my father, especially after Soviet Union collapsed, it was a really hard time. It was terrible. I didn't. Yeah, my parents been working all the time, and I was alone pretty often. Like, and even kind of like growing myself. Yeah, I was choosing like where to go, like to which school, to which to learn dancing or other things. Yeah, I was missing a lot of my parents, but they've been doing a good job in terms of like providing for me and supporting my interests and supporting my education. So yeah, and my father, he had a lot of failures in the business. He always, I mean, my family is hard workers. So everybody work on the factories, like, and also from
Yeah, you said they were in apparel, was it?
yeah, later on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my father had a lot of failures in the business. He tried many different things, and I was helping him a lot. Even he was taking me. That's how I learned business and had inspiration to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some point they started the apparel company, and it was success. And yeah, so I started helping them a lot and learning about the fashion, and we've been going with my mom to other country, bringing some apparel, and then even I was doing myself too. Started making my first money. Yeah, they really teach me how to make money and how to work hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
And your first business was a billiards hall, was it, in Ukraine?
The first business was, I believe, it was when I was 14. I was helping my parents, and I collected some money, and I invested money and buy some apparel
Okay.
to resell.
Okay.
And it was, yeah, and I started doing this, and then I collected some money, and of course I bought some things for myself, but then I invested into billiard club. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And from billiards club to DVL Express?
After this out of body experience, I really started seeing the world deeper, and you know, I'm a Virgo, I'm a perfectionist.
Me too.
Nice. When is your birthday?
August 25th.
Oh, I'm 28.
Yeah.
Nice. But yeah, after this out of body experience, I became like super perfectionist. Like I started seeing things that can be improved and how to improve anything around, like in a car, some like art or something, like some whenever I go, designs. So I started thinking about like making a very positive impact in Ukraine, and I had a dream to change a lot of things in Ukraine. It was a very dark time those days,
Yeah.
very dark. Uh, and I started political organization. I started this business and making some actions. But then I understood that, like also I don't have so much support. Uh, as I'm saying, it's really hard to do good things, to be like kind and good person these days. I mean, especially like 20 years ago, let's say, like it was really hard. Uh, yeah, people been not really thinking this way, like how, I mean, everybody,
Nice guys finish last.
yeah,
Right? That's what they say.
yeah. Yeah, it was always my challenge, and yeah, that time also like I had ideas and dreams, but the community, like people, they've been not ready for that. But I still did a lot of good things. We also been like cleaning up parks, planting trees. I convinced a big group of people to not to drink and alcohol and
All right. So you were nice and busy in Ukraine before you decided to come over here to Chicago,
yes. No, actually, first it was Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
What was that leap like? And why did you go from doing all this awesome stuff in Ukraine? Did you feel like you wanted to have a bigger impact and maybe that you'd have more
exactly,
opportunity here?
yeah, yes. I started feeling that I'm still surrounded with so many people like everywhere that is like not ready for this, and like they're trying to pull me to different direction.
Okay.
Like to still be part of the system. And then I start praying to God, like to find a way out and like maybe get some sign what I need to do. And then next day I'm meeting my friend who came back from America, and he's super like happy, excited, showing pictures like, yeah, there's a student program, you can go, and like it's not a big problem to apply and get a visa.
Beautiful.
And I'm like,
Boom. Done.
I'm going.
Came here as a student
Yeah.
for undergrad. Undergraduate studies in Wisconsin. Did you go to college there, or was it an exchange student kind of a thing?
It's kind of student exchange program, yeah.
Beautiful.
So I came first time. Yeah, we've been working as a lifeguard, like a busser, cook, and I understood, like, yeah, this is the country where I can do big things, where like the better environment, like for people like me and for entrepreneurs, especially like conscious entrepreneurs. People have been smiling, everybody's nice. Like it was big difference. And when I came back, and then I came back to Ukraine to finish my to get the bachelor degree, and after that I did the same kind of like program, and then I stayed in US. I started working as a pizza delivery guy.
Yeah, and that quickly became trucking.
Yeah, then trucking. Then I went to school, to Harper College. Wanted to get like a degree in business administration.
Cool.
And I studied 2 years, but then my friend inspired me to drive a truck to make more money, like, and very quick.
Yeah, quick money.
Yeah.
Make it happen. Did you drink Red Bulls back then?
A lot.
Oh, no.
I mean, I've done many experiences, but that one was one of the worst ones.
Oh, no. Okay.
I almost died a couple times, and
not sleeping enough.
affected my health in a bad way extremely. Yeah, it's very hard job, and that's why then I have inspiration to create a company where drivers can have a better environment and make their job easier and life easier. And I had a completely like new vision of making like a new type of company, basically.
Amazing.
And change the industry. So I see it in my head, like and start getting inspired and working, collecting money, buying first truck, then second truck, and then people felt that it's really has this intention and a different approach, and it started growing very fast. Like from one truck I went to 400 truck, almost 400 trucks in just 4 years, basically.
Wow. Really, very quick growth. And DVO was considered a top company when you started greening when you greened your fleet, right? Now, does that mean you went more electric? Did you switch to a different type of fuel? When you say sustainability in trucking, I'm curious.
There are different things like different units that save in fuel, different devices. In general, like implementation of sustainable practices in the business.
Hi.
Like recycling of the garbage, of the batteries. Also using materials in the office, sustainable materials. like we've been planting trees to kind of give back.
Offset.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Or make some like donation to some
Yeah.
organizations.
Yep. And some of the other reasons you already mentioned, being a top company, you had a meditation room, you had ways to sort of help your employees be more happy and successful themselves. What's going on now with trucking? Are you still involved? What about, what is it, DVL? Is it Wise Logistics that you're involved with now? Is that sort of
Yeah,
the
this
next
is one of the
generation?
projects. Yeah, I'm working on. I'm still like, of course, in logistics, but yeah, during my transformation, I had huge resistance from the team, from my ex-wife, also like yeah, and yeah, I had a lot of betrayals. I had a lot of people hurting me and taking advantage of me being a very good person, like and. I was putting all my energy and love into towards building still community and show the world, like how people can live a better life, basically, and live the better, like different lifestyle, and creating the lifestyle and bringing people together. Yeah, basically, I could retire and just like put all my money in bank account and just have some dividends, like some uh, it could be enough for me to live a nice life, but
That's not you.
yeah, I knew that, like I healed people, like even like people was coming to me and, I was helping them. So, and I started doing these events and retreats and helping people to heal. But then I hear from my team on the camera, they're like, oh, this guy is crazy, like he lost his mind, and kind of like, let's just
That hurts.
let's just
It doesn't feel good.
let's just kind of like steal money and just like,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Yeah. That's,
and some other
that's dark.
it's a lot of, yeah. Then also other people like started thinking like, because I'm doing this, I have a lot of money. It's like people don't understand, like that somebody can just like have the place and build a community and like live with many people coming all the time. They see it like, okay, this guy, if he's making meditation room, if he's planting trees, if he is like doing those events, he's probably like super, super rich, and he needs to share some money with us.
Put their hand
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Entitlement. Yeah.
Yeah. And also in my case, like I started like blossoming, like I healed myself, my energy changed. I decided not to be sad anymore. I was sad, for many years, like, and yeah, completely lost. So then I'm like, I just gonna live every day like it's my last day, basically, and just gonna enjoy this life. It's like, it's a blessing to be here in this human body in this beautiful planet. Like, why need? I mean, there's nothing to be sad about, like even if you have some problems, like it's nothing.
You can be grateful for your problems on some level.
Yeah, and you can learn from. I learned
Learn
from
them.
problems, like it helped me to grow, to become who I am.
So what is your mission with Wise? Since now we've come full circle, Wise was created from, this kind of awakening, the second awakening, if you will, that you had in your life. What is the mission of Wise? How does it carry forth?
The mission of Wise and my personal mission is to help as many people as possible on the planet to experience limitlessness.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
This beautiful creature here.
And provide all tools and create spaces and like, anything is possible, like for people to keep evolving, and humanity pretty much. It's important right now, like we are in a very interesting place as a humanity in the time. The planet, the humanity is in a very challenging place. Yeah. We have so much going on, the wars, and I'm from Ukraine, and I'm very sensitive, and I just cannot understand when people like killing each other, like, and
creating lies and all the things.
Many things, not just the wars, like
right.
Across many places and things, like it's so much darkness. And
I feel like you're heavily embracing a lot of indigenous wisdom, and that's a lot of what we see if people are following you on various platforms. Why is the indigenous culture showing up so strongly within this organization?
First of all, they helped me to become who I am and help me to heal, to remove all this trash that I had, different programs, blockages, traumas, and sicknesses. I also was pretty sick. And yeah, the indigenous people are very, very special, and especially in terms of recreation, peace, and harmony on Earth, and also bring a sustainable future. And I'm all about all those things and building a better future for future generations, and also like change the direction of humanity, because like we might fail if things gonna continue being like this, so indigenous people, they have a very deep wisdom. They've seen everything. They've seen so many different failures of humanity and other civilizations before, and they always stay here on Earth, and they have the technology, they have a certain belief system and also spirituality that helps them to go through anything, through any hardships, through any transformations, changes, to be grounded, to be healthy. Also, the models of relationships, like that they have between themselves as a tribe, the relationships, men and women, also the relationships with the planet, with the elements, with the spirits. Yeah, they have deep knowledge that is coming.
Useful. Very useful.
Yeah, very, very useful. And especially they know how to fix many things, and they have direct communication with the planet. Yeah, that's why so many people are supporting the indigenous and learning from them. They're making big changes, big shifts, and very positive impact on our lives.
And is this one of the reasons you often sing in an indigenous style voice? You've had a couple releases, right?
Yeah.
In the last, few years? And I know you have one coming up, not too far from now. Is the reason that you sing in an indigenous style voice sort of rooted in this respect for indigenous wisdom?
The chants that I'm singing, it's a channeling. So it is not belongs to certain indigenous groups. It is something that came to me during the process, and being in a certain like space and
Mental state.
yeah, mental state. And I believe in reincarnation, and I learned about my previous lives. And of course, we all are coming from indigenous,
And some, yeah.
at some level. So in my previous lives, I used to be indigenous. I used to be someone who is singing these kind of songs and also working as a medicine man, basically. So it's activated in me. So I remember even my songs and kind of like those technologies with voice, how to heal with voice. And yeah, it's coming from my past lives.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you for sharing that with us. I also understand that on the W1SE Records label, there will be actual indigenous chants that we'll have the opportunity to listen to. So we both have your own unique language as well as indigenous tribal languages, right?
Across all indigenous cultures, it's very similar, kind of like chants and the way of singing, like they got some variations, but it's coming from ancient times, so.
Well, I can see that indigenous medicine has clearly impacted your life tremendously, right? From the ayahuasca ceremony that triggered you to envision the W1SE Castle and move in this direction. What's your take on other psychedelics and how they influence outlook, right? Because you talked a lot about drinking and the use of drugs as being a bad thing. So how do you sort of distinguish in your own world, in your own mind, between, a medicinal purpose or something that might be for your personal growth, and between that and a substance that's going to harm you?
Yeah, I just can say about my experience. Of course, I see also like other people who worked with psychedelics, and I can tell that I personally had huge transformation. As you can see, I had extra weight and a lot of issues, mental and in general, like addictions. I consider this as the blessing from the nature, from creator. It's a tool that really can improve your life, but if you're doing this in a proper way,
Okay.
it's very important to know how to work with this tool, to work with the right people who is facilitating these events, and it should be in ceremonial way. It should be in a certain setting, in a certain places, like with a good energy, and it can be done in like a nightclub. It's not right when people are taking mushrooms and going to nightclub and drinking alcohol and then doing cocaine. It can create some problems. Like psychedelics is an amazing tool. Like it can save you a lot of time on the therapists, like and doctors maybe, and that's kind of like one of my missions is to also educate people on these experiences. I work with many leaders, and we're working towards creating like a proper information about how to work with plant medicines. And it can be not just psychedelics. There are plant medicines like master plants that very good for your protection, like for clarity, like tobacco, like hape. It has many different like benefits. Yeah. So and our goal is to introduce people to this world and also making sure that they have like positive result. So you can use this instrument to unlock your potential, your abilities, and embrace the abundance in every aspect of your life.
Beautiful. Lovely. Okay. I'd like to go out on a futuristic note. First of all, what is a network state? And how does this relate to WISE Coin and the WISE ecosystem?
So yeah, we're just using like anything. We're just using everything the best for our community, and the blockchain technology is amazing technology that helping you to build on top of that and make your project decentralized. As I said, why is this community-based project? And we want people to co-build it, co-own it as well, and also receive benefits from the ecosystem that is growing. So like have some share of the profit, have and also like receive benefits in terms of the bigger ecosystem, the better events we can do, the better products we can create, the more products we can create, more wise spaces. We can build wise city, and then who knows, maybe network of wise cities where people can gather. We can build full-on festival, 3-4 days. So, and basically, it's a playground that we're creating together. Like, let's just create something where we all can be leaders and also creators. Like, we designed it together. The term of network state was created a couple years ago, and there's a book about it by Bellagio. There's a concept of like creating the community on, like, it's like a country, digital country, with the goal to create your own city spaces, eco villages, and like independent ecosystem, self-sufficient, create your own culture. And that's what we're doing. We're launching the network state is one of the biggest goals, but it's going to be in stages done. But the goal is to find people around the globe who likes this vibe that we have here, who wants to grow, who wants to make this world a better place, make positive impact, who wants to make a difference, and who wants to be healthy and wealthy. So that's what it's about.
Awesome. Do you give talks about this as a professional speaker?
Yes.
Awesome. Beautiful. When's your next talk?
The next one is going to be in Lightning in a Bottle, but it's going to be about becoming limitless.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll incorporate technology somehow. So tell us about your son and what you envision for future generations. I mean, where is your son? How is he? How old is he?
Yeah, my son, his name is Solomon. He is in a different country right now. He's 3 years old. Um, yeah, I love him so much, and he's my inspiration. And yeah, of course, I want to create a better future for my son and for future generations in general. Uh, that's what I said. I'll be the rest of my life. I want to be in service for humanity. I want to do as much good as possible, like plant tree, like make a retreat, give a talk,
Create eco cities.
yeah, make a podcast, uh, create a music, you know. So I'm here to inspire, and yeah, it's really important to leave this planet better that we found. And unfortunately, we found it um, in not the best shape. It's a lot of mess. It's a lot of destructions. Yeah, I had one experience when I was in the jungle, like connecting with the spirit of the jungle and feeling the pain of the spirit of the jungle, like how many beautiful trees been destroyed, like some trees, like they've been like on this planet for thousands of years, uh, maybe before the humanity, you know, like, I mean, definitely before the humanity, beautiful beings. And yeah, and when I was flying to the jungle, I see like half of the jungle is like, I mean, empty. The
Deforested.
yeah, deforested. And yeah, I think we are on a in a moment of like a big changes in the planet, and more and more people understanding that uh, yeah, if we're not gonna make some immediate actions, then it's all gonna be over and very fast, and we see how everything's changing. And the nature itself, like the planet, she is intelligent. So if we're gonna be not working with the nature and creating with the nature, uh, yeah, we're just gonna be fleshed out like it was happening before. So it's important to listen to nature, and things like building like skyscrapers are affecting the flows of wind, you know. Yeah, every small things even like really affecting everything on the planet is changing like the flow of nature. And yeah, we really need to reconsider the way we are living and implement even sustainable practices in daily life. It's not even about doing only big things. It's about starting small, like how you recycle your garbage, are you composting your food, um, what kind of like materials you're using, like even products, you know, like are they sustainable, what kind of like entrepreneurs you're supporting, companies, are they giving back, or they just those guys are just buying like expensive cars and maybe hanging out in Vegas and
Showing off.
yeah, playing in casinos, spending your money, or someone who is doing something good. So it's very important to rethink about what we're doing every day.
Awesome. All right. Are you ready for the quick 11 questions? I'm just going to fire them at you.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
All right. Here we go. What does your average day look like?
Of course, probably people want to hear that I'm waking up and doing meditation and yoga and sort of things, but it's not sometimes. But I'm still working a lot and going to bed late because I love to create and I have a lot of things that I want to bring to this world. I'm writing book, I'm creating music and different projects. So yeah, when I waking up, I know that many people waiting for me, and for they got a lot of questions. We have a big team, and by the way, I'm very grateful for my team. It's only happened because of the team and support that I have, and so many people believe in. And yeah, you asked about like the money, where it's coming from. Yeah, I invested my money as well, but a lot of people also investing in the project and supporting the project, even like making some donations. And yeah, I'm very grateful for my team. We have a very strong team, a lot of leaders, and also I'm very grateful to my parents as well. Yeah, I wanted to say that my parents did a lot in their lives. Pretty much, they sacrificed their lives for me to succeed and also to get to this point. Yeah, I know that they really love me and they've done a lot to um, for me to keep going and going to different obstacles, which I had many obstacles. As I said, it's not easy.
You mentioned money, and I know some people believe money's the root of all evil, others don't. What is money to you?
Money is an amazing energy, the tool that can make this world a better place, but if it's in a good hands.
Mhm.
Yeah, of course, everything is like everything is double-sided. There is duality in this world, yeah, and money can be used for good and for bad. And one of my missions as well is to support conscious entrepreneurs and good people and spiritual people to create businesses, because we want those people to make beautiful solutions, projects that can help us. Like somebody can open kombucha factory, maybe some other like supplement company, or create another event around wellness. There are many things people can do, and we need more of those conscious entrepreneurs. And I think a lot of people thinking that money is evil, especially spiritual people, and they're blocking this energy because they see that money used for evil, like creating guns, weapons, and making, yeah, people are making bad things with money. But yeah, we really need more conscious entrepreneurs in this and especially these times.
Do you believe in civilizations beyond planet Earth?
Of course.
Okay.
Who built the pyramids? It's already not a secret that somebody very advanced built it. And if you saw the last news, the pyramids been scanned in Giza, and there's like huge structures found that is definitely not human made.
Okay. There you have it. And what are some of the coolest, most interesting things you've done in your life?
I love to do different experiences, and the last ones I've done is probably the coolest is dancing on a Brazilian carnival.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I've been really lucky. My girlfriend Gabby, uh, yeah, she's amazing. She's supporting me a lot with everything. But yeah, she somehow arranged it that everybody was shocked that like I was with a dance school dancing on the platform, like, and we took the third place. That was one of the kind experiences, and I was dreaming when I was dancing samba as a kid. Uh, to go to Brazil
Oh, wow.
and be in a carnival, and then I'm dancing on the platform. Yeah, it was super special. But also like very special was the trip to Mutum, the village of Yavanava indigenous people that I work with a lot. That was super transformational. I've reached a new level of my advancement. Yeah, it was a lot of growth, a lot of learning about myself, about my past lives, about you know about the humanity, the history of humanity too, like a lot of ancient wisdom. Because when indigenous are singing the songs, they have a codes, they have wisdom. It's not the regular songs. Some people are thinking like, why those guys are like with those shamanic drums or and shakers are dancing like they look like a hippie. But it's very special technology that those chants and using those instruments too. It yeah, it's unbelievable. But basically, yeah, through this old songs that probably like exist thousands of years. You can embrace a lot of information to learn about humanity, about yourself, about what you can do in this experience by being human. And yeah, that was very special. And the way everything was created and how I was treated is like, yeah, it's like traveling in time, like back maybe like thousands of years, like 5,000 years.
Well, I think you just answered my next question, which is if there's any wisdom you draw from other cultures or your home country to bring you and others more joy and even effectiveness in the world. But it sounds like music and indigenous music would be one of them.
Yeah, I'm a wisdom collector. I love I love wise people. And the priest in church where I've been an altar boy, he said the best thing is to ask God for wisdom, to ask for wisdom. And that's what I was asking all my life. And that's how I was always surrounded with so many great wise people. And I keep learning from different cultures, not just indigenous groups. Yeah, it's there's wisdom everywhere. It feels like everything was separated, different keys, was split around the globe, and you need to collect those keys, those pieces of wisdom to reach the limitlessness, basically. So that's why I traveled a lot and learned a lot and keep learning. And even if from my country as well, it's a lot of wisdom in working with different plants, we have amazing plants, healing plants, and those plants has also spirit. The biggest thing is the chants. I love the chants. It's powerful, like indigenous chants. The most amazing thing that we have in our label that we're creating music with indigenous, which is very special, very rare. It's like very sacred songs and prayers for them, and they trust me to share this music with the world, especially in the form like as a dance music, because we have also like EDM project. And I believe that through music you can share a lot of good things. And also people are using music to do bad things, like bad programming, like bad messaging. So we just want to share those chants and prayers and wisdom through the music, especially EDM. Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering, I mean, our whole premise of our podcast is cross-cultural wisdom for a harmonious world. So thank you for sharing that. And I'm also wondering if there are practices across time, ancient or modern practices, that you recommend for people to live a more harmonious life.
I suggest people to try different experiences, meaningful experiences. Go to sound baths, to meditation, to do yoga, to do breath work, cold plunge. I think it's time when people getting tired of doing something not meaningful and destructive, that like making you not a better person. And also like when you have a headache and depression and fears after some parties, like in drinking a lot of alcohol and anger. So yeah, that's why I call it wise experiences. It means like, yeah, when you're doing something that is making you better, and it's important to make something every day, at least one small things, to become better. Keep polishing yourself, keep like creating yourself as piece of art. You are a piece of art, and like you can shape yourself. And just analyzing, okay, like, yeah, you can learn dancing, you can learn singing, painting, you can become a teacher of meditation, you can become a kundalini teacher. There are no limits, but yeah, it's important to do something meaningful, and also to do practices that is also supporting some good people and good causes as well. Yeah. And be very positive, like positive mindset. We are what we think, we are what we eat. It's important to eat the food that is making your vibration higher. So the cleaner you eat, the more you embrace the divine, and the more connected you are with the divine and with the nature, and the better flow in your life you have, the better people you attract in your life. It's like you are the temple. It's important. Like the wisdom temple, for example, it's all about you are the temple. It's each of us is a temple. And you need to take care of, I mean, this body is so sacred. We cannot change it yet, so like we need to take care of the body. Yeah, the soul is always traveling, and but the body like is given us for just this experience. And take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your soul, and keep learning, keep growing, keep rising.
Beautiful. What in your life makes you curious at the moment?
Many things. But me being the best, the most.
You could pick top 3.
Yeah. I'm actually very curious at this moment of creating intentional apparel. I'm also a designer of apparel and jewelry, and we started this project to create the clothing line that is sustainable and also intentional. Like when you, it's all about energy these days. You know what you wear, what energy is in this kind of like clothing. You know, it's important. For example, I feel like when something was made by kids, you know, like in Africa, you know, like, and they're not happy, you know, like, and also materials is used not really like good for your body, for your skin. So, and even like geometries and images, like when you have flowers, when you have some animals, nature, maybe sacred geometry, and when you support indigenous people, like we are working on a collection that is like indigenous people are making like a beadwork, so we support that community, and they are making prayers, like they're using like special patterns, you know, like also like for protection, for healing, you know, like for just beauty, you know, and like that you can embrace. Basically, when you wear this, you embrace the beauty. So what is outside, that is inside, and vice versa, basically. So yeah, that's what I'm really curious about, like starting this new trend of intentional clothing, you know, and how to succeed in this industry, and also how to bring this light to this industry, because the industry is really different, let's say. Yeah, that's what we are working on right now.
All right, in one sentence,
Mhm.
what is paradise and what is hell to you?
Yeah, many people think that paradise and hell exist after the afterlife, but I believe that paradise and hell, it is something that is happening right now in this life. So some people are living in paradise, and at the same time some people are living in hell at the same time on the same planet. So I don't think it's right when people are saying that they need to do certain things to get to paradise, and like a lot of belief systems are built on that, around the fear of not getting to paradise after death. Yeah, I think it's important to understand that we are here and we are right now living and getting this experience, and we need to live in paradise, and this is the paradise planet. Yeah, and not to wait.
You choose.
Yeah, when I was on the Brazilian carnival, I understood that the Brazilian carnival needs to be everywhere. Like we need to have more happiness, more like joy, more dancing, more community events, and more fun. And yeah, that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm building, is the
bridge to paradise.
yeah, the joy, more joy to the world.
Beautiful. Do you have any secrets to your success that you want to share?
My success is patience. I've been very patient. I had a lot of obstacles and a lot of moments that I wanted to give up and I could give up or supposed to give up. Yeah, many moments. I was on the edge many times and questioning myself all the time, like why I'm doing this, why, I mean, who really needs this, like. But when I start seeing people that is supporting me, believing and grateful, it's all about community that I have, good people around me. Yeah, and even recently, like one of my friends came to me after 2 years. He stayed here for 1 month in the castle, and he came and said so many good things, and that this month changed his life. Yeah, and he brought some gifts, and it was really touched my heart, and that's what kind of like makes me keep going. And um yeah, and also, as I said, my parents is big part of my success. They've done tremendous amount of work to support me in this mission, and yeah, and also it's all about my dedication. I really promised myself and promised God to make this mission happen, and I'm fully dedicated, strong in my beliefs, and also strong in, I'm in general strong. I'm unshakable. I was threatened, like I had so many different things happen in my life, but nothing can stop me. I don't have any fear. No fear. When there is no fear, there are no limits.
Beautiful. Well, if you could leave us with just one message, would you say that that's it?
I just want to say, let's all who's watching this podcast close our eyes and just imagine the world where everybody's united on the planet, where people are happy, healthy, wealthy, beautiful, where we use resources with gratitude, reciprocate with Mother Earth, where there is a harmony between animals, humans, and nature, when there is educational system based on wisdom, where there's equal opportunity for all. Yeah, clean lakes, oceans, rivers, lands. The planet is green, the nature is happy, where we don't have any wars, we don't have any conflicts. People live long life because we designed to live longer life. Yeah, let's imagine harmonious world. Thank you.
Oh,
Aho.
thank you. Awesome. Thanks for being with us today, Alex, here at the Wise Studio.
Thank you so much, Ashley. It was beautiful conversation, and yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I hope that it's gonna inspire many people.
Why don't you come back? Is that arrangeable? Thank you so much. Thanks everyone for joining us. Do you have one more thing you want to say?
Yeah, but the most exciting that the guests that we are having, like they have so much also beauty to share, and it's all about the beauty. It's about to live in beauty. So that's why we're gonna have many great speakers who is gonna show us the beauty way.
Awesome. Well, we have a lot to look forward to. And in the meantime, thank you everyone for joining us today for your bi-monthly dose of wisdom. If you are excited about what we're up to, please share this episode and subscribe. To get tickets to WISE Summit, visit wise.com. That's W1SE.com, where you can also become a WISE Tribe member. Thank you and see you next time.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Hakamoki yanawai, hayanavo, hakamoki yanavakaya, hayanavai, hayanai, hakamoki yanavakayanava, hayanava, hayanavaki yanai, hayanavaki yana, Hai mawaki anawakaya nai, hakumu, hakanawakaya e, hayanawaya, huku ai anawai kia. Hai kumawaki anawakai, hayanawa, haimu, hakumawaki ai. Hayana, hakumawaki anawakaya nai, haikumu, hayanawakaya nawai. Hayana Wakiana Wakaya Haiwa Kumu Hakumu Hainawai Hakumu Wakiana Wakainawai Hakamai Hikianawai Anawakiana Haikanai Wakiavo Haumu Hakirawu Hakanawai Anawakaya Hakumu Wakio Hakumu Wakayanai Kamamukiawa Whoosh.
Wise Talks is delighted to have listeners like you as part of our community. If you enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoyed creating it, please like, subscribe, and share across social and podcast platforms. For more about our company, please visit wisetalks.com. That's W1SE Talks.com. To sponsor an episode or a series, please contact ash@wise.com. That's ASH at W1SE.com.